Right, we're 12 on the dot.
Can production!
So how are you applying what you learned into this film?
Well, I've been making sure to use the negative colour to ensure that I know the sort of focus and contrast of light and dark is all right. I've been trying lots of different lighting styles throughout the shoot. Where did you come from, Jesus? I've tried doing soft boxes with different covers and things like that. A bit of trial and error, really.
Camera.
Rolling.
So scene 7, shot 22, take 4.
But ultimately, once the lighting's right, you try to tweak it as little as possible and just leave everything how is, really. So far, it's been a success, really. All round, I'd say, yeah. I'd say everything so far has been applied. A lot of movement stuff we haven't had to do because we've been keeping the camera static as a creative choice, but ultimately, I think it's coming out quite well with minimal movements. Yeah, I'm happy. I think director's happy. I think everyone's happy.
Talk about how things are going.
It's great. I've got a jar of piss.
What unique creative vision are you hoping to get across with this film?
I'm trying to go for something a bit more dark, a bit more brooding, a bit more moody.
Take 2 of shot 24.9. Action.
Have you ever tried it? They're rehearsing actually. So I'm playing Billings, aka that one guy that you only see the hand of, so like this. Okay, let me get in character for you.
So, Finn, you're an extra in this scene, but obviously just as important as the other actors. How did you find acting in your scene?
I was performing the role of a dead body, so not too intensive on the acting side. But you know, good atmosphere. You know, it was filmed promptly, swiftly. Attention to detail was quite good from the production designer, director, first AD, camera, your DOP. A lot of detail, paying attention. The gentleman playing the Baron. A lot of attention to detail there. He's doing a lot of the acting in that scene, really, and such. But you know, considerate. You know, made sure the scene was all good. Everything went well, I'd say. Fun.
Alright, so tell us about how you think the shoot's gone so far.
I'm very tired.
Yeah, I can tell. Get yourself a bit of a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knackers.
Let's hurry. Just sorting out the shot. How's the camera work been going?
It's not going bad. We're doing B-roll right now while we're in the middle of a quick break just to grab a couple of bits because
Nice one.
a little bit behind schedule earlier, but we're back on it. We're back on it to make up for this time. You're
Straight back
flashing
on
low on
track.
battery, by the way.
Yeah, I can tell.
Sharon, he's not charging his batteries. Have a word.
Okay, ready? Quiet set, please. Yeah, you're saying. Okay, sound.
Sounds speed.
Camera. Okay, so scene 7, shot 22, take 2.
You don't mind to.
Not in here.
Great juxtaposition of all of the other stuff I've ever made before. Because all the other stuff is just daft comedies and shit. And I thought this time, you know what? I'll give a psychological thriller a go.
Carry on.
Just because there's that could potentially stream, amazing, and if I can stream, then I can watch it. Because the camera won't be able to. It needs to be.
Fuck me, when the food.
What's the device called?
Sound guys, I need to ask you a question.
Go on.
How's sound been going so far?
I love sounding.
Yeah, it's very essential.
The sound sounding good?
Yeah, it is actually. The last one we just got was pretty nice.
It's good. I always think it's good that we got two sound guys on sound.
You were bigging up that water pour big time. Don't go on with such minimalism, mate.
It was great.
Toot your own horn. It's alright.
They're just sound guys on sound. So how have you found the sound recording on set?
I mean, I love sound. Sounding's great. It gets quite stressful sometimes, but that's okay. Things always get stressful.
No. I need to fucking sort this out. Otherwise you're losing it once and I can't get it right. What do we do? I know. Put the right for that. I know. That's what everybody is doing.
We're trying to fit about 7 people in a fucking doorway. Like, it doesn't need to happen.
And
it's difficult with getting different shots and not getting into the frame of the camera, but Harry's excellent.
Is it, would you say it's a challenge being on sound for a long time? Does it get tiring?
I mean, for me, yeah, not as much Freddie just because he's the one he's recording, but I'm boom operating, so I'm always having my hands above my head. So my left arm right now is like pins and needles all the time, so that's quite fun.
Oh yeah, no, we had a siren.
Thanks for calling that out.
No, I actually hear that.
Ready to go again? Okay, cut on set, please.
What was that?
Action.
You don't mind, do you?
Not in here.
I wanted a tonal change where I work on something serious for once, and I feel like I'm pretty damn good at it. So that's pretty good. So I give it a go. I'll try and get everyone involved as much as I can, sort of thing. But I feel like, visually speaking, I'm very happy with the style. I'm usually involved quite a bit in the post-production process as well, with Jack and stuff, and I go and see him and see what he's getting up to. But yeah, no, the whole film is really good, and I'm looking forward to working on it. Slash the throat. Did you take any pictures at least? Wait, did you ever have a go? And then I feel like, I don't know what it is, I get a strange feeling that we've missed out quite a bit of stuff.
We've missed out that chunk with the close-ups of Rowan.
Yeah, which we're about to get to, so we'll think about that once we've got this.
Yeah.
So let's come back to it.
That's the earliest, so that's like the
Just get this while we're here, and then we'll have a look in between the next setup, okay? Which is literally
Yeah.
180,
Yeah.
but that's fine.
Right, let's get this shot done. This shot 26, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh! Great.
Okay.
Right, on set, please.
Right, give my frame.
Camera.
Rolling.
Scene 7, shot 24, point 2, point 5, take 2.
So what were some of the challenges you had to overcome when writing the script for this movie?
God, okay. It was great working with a team, but I think it was quite hard for me to write like a realistic script with the type of themes that we were covering.
Whatever comes out, maybe just could just do a bunch of takes of him just saying the line over and over with like a 3-second pause, because when I'm editing it I can put that together. Like they do that. We could just do that.
Fred,
Yeah.
We could
do that?
keep doing it until we get it right.
Yeah.
So you're going to keep saying that line,
So I can just edit it.
but leave time for room.
Yeah, leave like a cut the 2-second gap between each one, just so he can cut about.
So describe your character in a short amount of detail.
Yeah, so my character's called Jet Knight, and he's a reporter. And he's basically, he's a bit of a psychopath. And he's just going to chat with a murderer. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, do you enjoy playing the character?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting character to play. He's sort of a bit twisted. I don't think most people would be up for playing a character like that, just because of maybe like some of the things he says, like you know, he talks about eating people and how they taste like pork. It's a bit of a strange thing to say. So, and yeah, it just sort of shows the sort of person he is. He's a bit twisted.
Yeah, I'd say just balancing creating the characters with such complexity as the serial killers and the sociopath. It was quite hard to get it right, but yeah, I think with the help of my friends in the crew, we did a good job in the end.
And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. How did the shoot go?
I'd say it shot pretty well. It's like,
How did you think the shoot went?
It went well. They finished early.
That's
so
a wrap.
good job.
Director, how do you think the shoot went?
Wonderful. Yeah.
That sound he just made, I don't understand.
Rohan, how did you find the shoot?
Oh, I'm quite happy about it. I'm quite tired, but I think that's everyone.
Yeah, so simply describe your character for this movie.
He's a killer, and he's been doing this for a long time, 6 years, but he's pretty young, so that's for him a pretty long time. And he hasn't been caught yet, but you've got these journalist types turning up, and he's a bit out of sorts for it, and doesn't quite know how to take it, and one of them seems way more into the killing even than he is, so he's kind of ruining it for him. Doesn't really like it. Ends up deciding not to kill the fella and just kind of tells him to go away. Hate it when that happens.
So you were getting a bowl to catch it all?
Right, there's a lot of talking going on. Right, you go grab a bowl or any sort of thing that will contain the blood and do the splashing and squirting and stuff in there.
Can we do it in the sink?
No. That is ceramics. How easily does it wash off, this blood?
Well, we haven't tried it on ceramics, and let's not find out.
Yeah.
On something that we can use.
So, as production designer, how satisfied are you with this location?
Yeah, I think the location's really good. It's sort of like a really nice Georgian house. I think it's a really, really grand atmosphere. And you know, I did sort of do a bit of set changes. Obviously, I moved stuff around, but I thought that I tried to keep a lot of the atmosphere of the house because it was really beautiful, and I thought it was absolutely amazing. I did have a big say in sort of what we used it for, because they originally wanted to use this for the B&B, but I encouraged to use it for the Baron's house because I felt like it was very grand and fit for the nature of a Baron. Of course, I was going to make the curtains more, but and I think that it was a very good choice to use this as the house of the Baron. I think it's a very beautiful house, and the people who own it are very nice. So I think ultimately that decision was the best. It's a good choice.
He just jumped scared me. I thought he was back there, not there. That really scared me.
There'll be aftermath of it.
Breathe.
Oh, alright, I'm good.
He's the only one
Yeah.
that's gonna go for it.
Yeah, no, honestly, that's fine. I just.
Quite on set, please.
Such charisma.
it's alright.
Sam.
I think you've asked enough questions.
Well, I finally started.
Fred!
Shit!
Fred!
That's going in the document.